Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Raleigh where Governor Stein has granted about $15 million for filming of Beast Games Season 2 in Wilmington. Governor Josh Stein announced in Wilmington today the recipients for the North Carolina Film and Entertainment Grant, which include the filming of Jimmy Donaldson's, MrBeast, new season of Beast Games. The $15 million grant funded the second season that will be filmed in Pitt and New Hanover counties, according to the news release. Stein said, quote, "North Carolina is home to a thriving TV and film industry, and it's only getting stronger. These grants support this vital economic activity that benefits small businesses and suppliers across the state," end quote. Now, Governor Stein made the announcement at the Bespoke Coffee Shop in Wilmington, which served as the filming grounds for the third season of, quote, "The Summer I Turned Pretty," end quote, which is also funded by the grant previously. Now, in other news, we also want to highlight the budget cuts that have been proposed by ECU over the next 3 years and how those budget cuts are going to be impacting certain academic programs. On Tuesday, Christopher Budo, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, sent a message to ECU faculty and staff sharing which programs are being curtailed. Bachelor of Arts in African American Studies, a Bachelor of Arts in Economics. However, the Bachelor of Science in Economics is not impacted and will continue to be offered. Bachelor of Science in Geographic Information Science and Technology, Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts, Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering, a Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. As a part of the implementation, Budo says that the programs will no longer accept students going forward. However, teach-out plans and timelines are being developed so that all current students can finish their course of study without disruption. Budo says that Chancellor Philip Rogers accepted the recommendation by the Fiscal Health Oversight Committee surrounding the programs. The committee was appointed in the spring of 2025 to review academic programs and the bottom 10% of program productivity. They looked at the number of degrees given over the past 5 years, the number of students enrolled in the program over the past 5 years, and the number of student credit hours generated per faculty, or FTE, full-time equivalent, for courses in the degree program. Again, for more information on this, you can head over to our website, WITN.com. And finally, I want to leave you with a look at your weather forecast. Today, similar as yesterday, we are stuck in the clouds, but the western half of the state right now looking very sunny, and we've got that type of sunshine heading our direction coming up for tomorrow. So if the clouds and the gloom have you down a little bit, don't worry, be a little patient. We will get back to our sunny skied ways by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. Here's a look at what we've got outside across the southeastern United States as we speak, and you can tell that, of course, coastal Carolinas, from eastern Carolina all the way down to about the Charleston area. We've got some fairly significant cloud cover over us. Certainly cloud cover that's not going to allow much, if any, sort of sunlight down to the ground level. But again, further back towards the west, still looking at very clear and sunny skies across Charlotte, Mecklenburg, even Raleigh right now, seeing a little bit more of that sunshine than what they saw yesterday. And of course, that trend of cloud cover moving out of eastern North Carolina will really start to take off later on tonight through the early hours of tomorrow morning. Now, of course, before those clouds exit, I should say, it will give us some rain showers. And we're seeing some of those drops coming in right now across parts of Gates, Hertford, Bertie, Halifax, Martin, Edgecombe, big recipient, Pitt County, seeing some rain showers, Greene, and even portions of Wayne County, again, seeing some rain. We also have had a few rain showers roll across portions of Beaufort and into Craven County. Overall, it hasn't been, again, any sort of soaking rain. These are really light showers. And some of the showers that are actually falling over eastern North Carolina right now, a lot of those drops are just too small for our radar to truly pick up on. So again, as you head out the door, maybe to run some errands, go pick up the kids from school, just do note that, again, it could be a little bit damp out there, but certainly nothing that's going to force you into taking, an umbrella out the door, forcing you to wear a jacket. If you don't mind a little sprinkle here and there, you should be fine. 72 degrees right now in Washington, comes with a north-northwesterly wind at 8 miles an hour. There, of course, you can see the gray skies stretched all across the sky. Similar story right now in New Bern along the Neuse River. 75 degrees, does come with a north-northwesterly wind at about 7 miles an hour. And, oh, of course, our pirate cam looking misted. As you can see, we just have a bunch of little raindrops, little droplets there on the camera, making it look a little bit chaotic. 70 degrees right now in Greenville, northerly wind at 6 miles an hour. Air temperatures across the board, most of us right now between about 70 to 75 degrees. There are a few of us a little outside that range. A Hosky right now coming in at 68 degrees. We've got 77 degrees in Stumpy Point, as well as Cape Hatteras. Oriental showing up at 76 degrees. But again, most of us low to mid 70s right now. I don't think we're going to get too much warmer than where we're at right now. As far as your humidity goes, yeah, it's still humid considering how cool we are. Dew points right now upper 60s into the low 70s, and with that, well, comes with it the opportunity for some light drizzle. The atmosphere, again, is fairly saturated. You can feel that humidity as you step outside, and that's why, again, we are seeing some of those light drops coming in. Now, over the weekend, not going to see that same sort of pattern because our air mass is going to be drying out significantly. We'll see estimate about a 10-degree drop in your dew points from this point through, I would say, by the time we get to Friday night, Saturday morning, we'll be seeing that massive drop. And that is going to make the weekend feel spectacular because not only are we going to be seeing, again, a little bit more in terms of sunshine, but we're also, again, going to be feeling some of that cooler air and cooler weather. Now, for the rest of this evening, air temperature is going to be falling fairly quickly. Right now, again, we're anticipating overnight lows dropping into the low 60s by tomorrow morning, again, helping limit that sort of humid feel in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine coming up for tomorrow. I know everybody's kind of been stuck in the clouds, kind of itching for a little bit more blue sky overhead. We will see it tomorrow thanks to that area of high pressure you're seeing back towards Tennessee. That will do a really good job of clearing out our skies and getting us back to a comfortable feel, as it will encourage more of a north to northwesterly breeze coming up for tomorrow, at least to kick things off. But by the time we get to the afternoon, again, it's just going to feel absolutely wonderful. And that carries over through Saturday, Sunday, and potentially even Monday. By the time we get to Sunday night to Monday night, though, again, you do see those overnight lows start to creep up a little bit. That will encourage a slim chance of rain to return to the forecast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. But slim is the key word there. Slim chance of rain. Does not look like we're going to be seeing it throughout eastern North Carolina. Maybe a few of us catching a few drops along the coast. But that's pretty much it as far as rain showers go once we get done with today. Now, that's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Thursday.